Hey there, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today, we have something truly special in store for you. We're about to embark on a captivating journey that will leave you with a renewed sense of self-worth and resilience. So, sit back, relax, and prepare to be inspired as we unfold the tale of the crumpled bill. Let's jump right in. At the beginning of a new school year, Mrs. Johnson, a compassionate and wise class teacher, stood up in front of her students, holding a crisp $100 bill in her hand. The classroom was buzzing with excitement and curiosity as the students eagerly watched her every move. With a warm smile, Mrs. Johnson addressed her students.
Good morning, class. I have something valuable to share with you today.
She waved the $100 bill in the air, catching the attention of every student.
Put your hands up if you want this money,
she said. Instantly, every hand in the room shot up, filled with anticipation and the desire to possess the bill. The teacher's eyes sparkled with amusement as she glanced around the room.
I am going to give this money to someone here, but first, let me do this.
Mrs. Johnson took the bill and crumpled it up in her hands, creating creases and wrinkles. The students exchanged puzzled glances, unsure of what the teacher had in mind.
Who still wants it?
Mrs. Johnson asked, her voice calm but curious. To her surprise, the hands stayed up, unwavering in their determination to possess the bill. The teacher's smile grew wider.
Very well,
she said.
Now, let's take this a step further.
With a mischievous grin, Mrs. Johnson dropped the crumpled bill onto the floor and purposefully stomped on it, grinding it into the ground. Gasps of disbelief echoed through the classroom as the students watched their coveted prize being mistreated. Mrs. Johnson bent down, picked up the dirt-covered bill, and held it out once again.
And now, who still wants it?
She asked, her eyes scanning the room. To her amazement, the hands remained raised, defying the bill's altered state. The students' determination had not wavered, even in the face of the bill's dirt and damage. Mrs. Johnson's eyes twinkled with joy, knowing the lesson was beginning to resonate with her young audience.
Class, I hope you see the lesson here.
Mrs. Johnson began, her voice filled with wisdom.
It didn't matter what I did to this money, you still wanted it because its value stayed the same. Even with its creases and dirtiness, it's still worth $100.
A hushed silence settled over the classroom as the students absorbed Mrs. Johnson's words, their young minds processing the deeper meaning behind the simple demonstration. The teacher's gaze met each student's eyes, ensuring they understood the significance of the lesson.
It's the same with us.
Mrs. Johnson continued, her voice gentle yet firm.
There will be similar times in your life when you're dropped, bruised, and muddied. Yet no matter what happens, you never lose your value.
She paused, allowing her words to sink in before continuing.
Your worth is not determined by the circumstances or challenges you face. Your value lies in the essence of who you are, in your unique qualities, strengths, and the potential that resides within each of you.
The students listened intently, their minds opening up to a new understanding of their own worth. They realized that just like the crumpled bill, they too possessed inherent value that could not be diminished by external factors.
Remember this lesson when life throws obstacles in your path.
Mrs. Johnson urged.
Believe in yourselves, even in times of hardship or self-doubt. Embrace your resilience and inner strength, for no matter how rough the journey, you will always retain your true worth.
Dear YouTube family, today, we shared a powerful story about a crumpled bill, reminding us all that no matter the challenges we face, our inherent worth remains unchanged. We hope this story resonated with you and served as a reminder of your own value and resilience. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch our content, leaving comments, liking our videos, and sharing them with others. Your support is what keeps us